Starting sync. Okay.
Sing done.
And we're in.
Oh shoot! You know what I did? My bad.
What?
Sorry, guys. We
Ahora
start
qué hora.
and I already forgot.
A todo lado muy tal.
What? I did my ass.
Your chair. You know
Yeah,
your chair.
I put it down. You know how I am.
Yeah. By the way, if you go to your options
I
and you
know, I
go to
know,
accessibility settings, you can toggle that shit if you want.
I know, but I prefer just to have the sticky coming out. Like you want to get no.
Sticky keys.
Yeah.
All right. So let's start this off. Welcome everybody to another episode of the unknown name for the podcast, with the podcast without no name just
Unknown for
yet.
people either. Yeah. Just yet.
Yeah, we gotta make a name for this. I had a first Mindcast, but that sounds really cliche, cringy. Like I don't know. It sounds cool, but I think like it's probably being overused. What do you
Do
think?
you think? I don't know. I feel like it is what it is. Uh, I go into
Let me
settings.
let me tap
Okay.
on my ashtray here.
Wait. Controls.
At the me, this is my cigarette.
Yeah, I don't smoke. I just looking for the auto toggle. Oh shit. Toggle.
You got a
Toggle.
drink? We don't have drinks. We don't have
I let
refreshments.
players
Oh,
play.
we'll get some for next episode.
Yeah, I just brought only oh, toggle cinematic camera. I didn't notice. F7. Okay. How you toggle?
F7, F1. So you take out your inventory and whatnot.
No, 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 no. How you toggle the crouch again?
You go to options and you go to
And
accessibility settings,
oh,
and then where you
accessibility.
see
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sneak, you turn it to
Yeah,
toggle.
toggle. Yeah, yeah. I forgot that. Okay, back to the game. There you go. No, apparently if I hit. Oh, what the hell? Nope. Shit.
Do we
F.
look better crouching or just standing normally?
That's depending on what you're doing. Okay. Options, control. I just changed something. I don't forget. Okay, full screen now. F7 cinematic. F9. F9. Let's see. Oh, right. Because I don't have.
Is there a way that I can take your name off?
Yeah, I don't have your name, dude.
How?
F1, dude. Take a inventory, everything, even the name tab.
Oh, but I don't want to lose my hand though.
Because the cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all bring chicken today. Chickens. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, because we started the podcast and we start messing around with stuff. Stop talking about the podcast. Sure.
Esto lo vamos a editar. Lo tengo que
You say.
editar.
Okay. Done. Video settings. Smooth. Whatever. Fancy. Blah blah blah. Crosshair. Cloud fancy. Full screen. Brightness. Right. Brightness bright. Holy mother Jesus. Holy mother Jesus. Now I can see the bottom of the dark ages. Now I feel like JP. Okay. Nope. Nope. Auctions, video skin customization, cape jack, left shield, left palm hat, main
Mira,
right hand,
¿qué tú
main
haces?
right hand.
Vamos para el mambo.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. Welcome everybody to another episode of the podcast that still has yet to find the name. Well, we're working on that. How are you today, Mr. Xarinokio?
I'm doing fine, and you? We just let me see, playing with the game.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
you can see, we have a brand new setting. Let's show them around a little bit here.
yeah,
This is the new studio.
we like see everything, guys. We
Yeah,
got
so these lights, when they're on, that means that we are live. We are recording. I'm just
yeah.
gonna come outside here real quick to show you. Boom.
See, we
That means
live.
that we're live. That means nobody can come in.
Yeah,
And
we forgot about the
if you'll see outside, this
do it.
boat is
Yeah,
still
go.
intact, but it has a little bit of a block in the back. But we're gonna do a little bit of remodeling to the boat, to the back area, just to make everything look a lot better.
Oh, no. Oh, Casa like song.
Esa buena.
Like
Voy a ponerle encima la luz.
what? This one?
No, no, este.
Oh yeah.
El
Okay.
item frame con el acá. Acá.
Alright, live. There you go. We are
We can
live.
fix it later. Alright, let's close the doors. Alright.
It's
And
not
we're
like this.
here. We're here with Queer.
And we
Like
have the
GOD
beautiful
says.
painting. Beautiful painting
Yeah.
here. The other one here. I love this one. I mean,
Yeah. It's very, as you can tell, it's a very neutral color palette. We tried experimenting with different colors, but ultimately, this is what came out best. Tried putting a
yeah.
bit of some reds here, but and it looked pretty cool, but I don't know. I feel like it wasn't. It was taking a bit.
Yeah.
It was too
We need to
intense.
show. We need to show. I don't know. In the future, move the table to here. Like trying to make like the restaurant with one of this button. Just turn it on, and of course, let me touch this. We have these redstone lamps right here in the back. That
All right, we use these to sync our clips.
he stole my share, of course, like always. See, you can see that it will turn on, and then we touch here back, and then we turn off and turn on the other ones.
Yeah,
I was thinking like put it up one more and move over here and try to sync everything together, but it will like misplace the table in a big way. So I don't know.
maybe. I mean, it might look cool, and it might give us some space to use the mic stands more appropriately. These are
Yeah,
our mic stands. And it's just
yeah.
a mic stand with our mics because it's
We
Minecraft.
just ima- just imagine that thing is the mic right there.
Yeah,
See.
exactly. Here's our
Look, look.
mic. Boom, boom,
Wait,
boom.
because he cannot see my recording right now. So when he see it, right there, that's my mic right there. You can see it now, guys.
Right there. Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
I'm not streaming, so you won't see it either.
All
Mm,
right. I was
coffee.
turning down the music a little bit I had in the background because we got to concentrate here. We got to get down to business.
Food, please. Someone give me some
So,
food. No, no, I'm just joking. No, no, no. I don't want more chickens.
you don't want chickens?
I
You
don't
want
want more
fried chicken?
chickens. You know how many fried chicken I have on my base?
How
How
many do
many?
you have?
At least 10 stack. At least.
Oh, wow.
At least.
That's not that much.
At least 20 stack. We out cook either. So
I feel
give
you.
some. Uh, that one
So,
can solve at least.
what's up? What's it? What's new? What's new in the world? In the world of Minecraft?
Well, as you can see, I just running some
Oh,
metal for
making
myself.
it rain.
Yeah, baby. But it's
Making it
mine. Don't
rain.
just steal it. Ah, make 6 in
Yeah.
metal. No.
You know what we should do? We should place bets every now and again.
I, I told you before that.
All right. So, what's up with you, man? What's up in your end? What have you been up
Ugh.
to?
Man, I supposed to be like I told you I was going to finish my base, right? I did shit. I literally just went for my uh store. I just started my store. You see, it haven't been finished yet.
Yeah.
I've been a lot of lagging, a lot of interaction on my part. I mean, on my daily real life or whatever. And
Right.
but at least I finished my bottom part, my automatic farm technically to go from the bottom to the top, but it just falling into the in top of the freaking building. Everyone can take it right now. It's
Oh
just for
right, yeah,
free.
yeah. It's not going to a chest or anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
just for
it
free.
was very elaborate though. It's really cool how you got those like because it's like those pipelines, right? That come out of the
Yeah,
floor, and
yeah,
then you see the items because it's all made of glass, and then it just lands on top of your shop.
exactly. You will just top of the chop, then it will just put on the chest, pick it up with the coppers or whatever. By the way, I
Yeah.
need to buy some iron soon, so keep it do
You
listening.
still got like a stack and a half or more of iron blocks. I saw that
Yeah.
you had.
Uh, Damn, just what do you mean you saw I have? I had.
I sneak into your chest, man. Every time I go to your base, I gotta check out your what you carry.
I don't know. I feel like it just stealing my stuff there. Like you're checking for what you can stole.
You feel violated.
Yeah, dude. I need to make a bowl now. Oh my
No,
god.
it was mainly to see like, all right, this guy still has a bulk of iron. That's why none of it has sold yet.
No, dude.
Then again,
Believe me.
it's just you, me, and Athenius. So it's not really.
Yeah, too many people. But the thing is, I still need more iron because I prefer to have at least two stack of block of iron than anything else, at least. So I only have one right now, one stack completely. So I need to buy at least one more soon. Oh my god, the
Okay.
button! I'm going to kill
Yeah, I
myself.
see, man. It's like
I've been
I
playing with
shouldn't
it.
have put that there.
Yeah,
Because I was playing when I was yesterday. First of all, let's give people here a little bit of a context. We started building the studio yesterday, remodeling it,
yeah.
making the room bigger. Compared to the first episode, it was just a little corner in the
Corner,
boat.
corner,
Yeah,
really, corner.
I'm not
It's more
sure
like
what area is that.
this.
Like the brig area, or like the storage area
No,
of the boat.
no,
It
no.
wasn't even the captain quarters of the boat.
Technically, it depends on how you see it. How it depends on which boat
Or is
are.
it?
It's
Because this
supposed
is
to
the
be the
back part of the boat, right?
yeah.
Is
It's
this is
supposed
the
to be the
captain's?
captain. Yes.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I was confusing it. Never
Like I
mind.
told you, it depends how you see it because most of the time the one on the back it will be the captain, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
how the boat, which boat it is, because sometimes the boat doesn't have like a captain quarter, you just have like a small quarter, extra quarter, like for just for the captain. Like you can sleep by yourself, uh,
Okay. It's
but
not an
everything.
official captain's quarters.
Yeah, it's the fictional captain quarter, but it's not like the big one that you see on movies, like that.
Ah,
Like
okay, okay,
have
okay.
their
It's
own
not like
tables,
low. It's not.
nothing.
Yeah, it's not like the nobles
Yeah, it's not like
quarters.
novels because it's just like it's a quarter for you to sleep because you're the captain and you cannot sleep with your crewmates.
Right.
But in the same time, this is a small boat and there's not enough space, so just crew and we need the space for storage or for the paper, the important things in the boat, like for maps.
The
And
aesthetics.
this no aesthetics, more like aesthetics doesn't pour not as much important as the storage capacity because it's a transport of boats instead of a battleship or something like that. I said battleship really
Oh,
loosely
okay. You're
right
talking
there.
about real life boats.
Yeah, I'm talking about
I was
real
talking
life.
about this one.
No, this one will have a captain quarter in the back and whatever in the front. It doesn't have. You won't see a storage area, nothing like that.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. There's nothing more in this game. It's so freaking generic, and this the same, exactly the same every freaking place you find.
Yeah. So
So
yeah, we decided to expand a little bit on the boat. So we just did this little room. Um, and yeah, I really like this room a lot, and I really like the idea of this podcast. You know, making because first we were inspired by Spawn Chunks, the podcast by Pixel Rift, and I forget the other person's name. I'm not that familiar. I apologize. But yeah, we started listening to that podcast a few weeks ago, or like a month ago, and it's been pretty cool. I really like the idea of like having a podcast dedicated to a game specifically, or just games in general, and just talk about your experience, what you're doing. And the cool thing about using Minecraft is that it's a sandbox game where there's so much. Basically, it depends on creativity. You know, it runs on creativity. Everything from redstone engineering, from building, from mini games, PvP, whatever you want it. You wanna whatever floats your boat, but it's all really dependent on the player's creativity and the player's experience. And with that said, it basically means that you have a shitload of content, and you can like it's perfect for a podcast because like for us we can tell the experiences we're having, like the builds we're doing right now. Like right now I'm doing a village, I'm working on my village, which it's funny because at first this village that I'm doing now was supposed to be like the starting village, you know, just to get a couple of villagers to get the gear I need to start, you know, building the mega base, the real base, which I'm reconsidering the whole idea of it for now. But yeah, it's been really cool. I really like the building aspect. I'm more of a builder. I incline more of a building category, but I really like redstone a lot. But I've just been waiting, you know, like waiting for my redstone time.
yeah. I thought you were waiting for me to have a lot of restaurants still, but I was going to tell you, Javier have a bunch of them. You can take it. It's
Oh
free.
yeah, I saw it. It's not free.
It's free. It's not in the server.
Man, you're the propaganda man.
Oh my god, he still. I still need to make the my revenge, dude. I literally want to make my revenge. Like I want him to never see where the chickens came come from. That's how bad I
Right.
want. I
But
want
you
him
got to
to
do it
make.
smarter next time. Yeah, let's give people some context here.
Yeah, I'm not
Let's
going
start
to
from the
stream it next
beginning.
time.
Oh, let's start
Uh,
from the beginning. What
okay,
happened?
okay. Let's start from the beginning. First, the guy I'm speaking, the Javier, is the other guy that
It's
play with ops
Athenius.
at Tinius, and he literally just make a revolution and he win the revolution.
It was the
Uh,
chicken revolution, not just any revolution.
no, no, no.
But
Not
why?
only is he doesn't want to pay. That's it. He doesn't want
But
to pay
yeah,
the
yeah.
taxes.
What
He
what
doesn't
was
want to
the
pay
what
anything.
was the revolution? What taxes? What? Because we gotta tell people
Land
what we're
taxes.
doing.
It was about land taxes.
Yeah,
Land taxes instead
because we
of
were we were trying to figure out, like, trying to recreate what they're doing in Hermitcraft right now with the shopping district, where all the hermits pie what the fuck,
pie.
they pay for the
And
land
buy.
that they're gonna
Yeah,
use for their shops. And so we kind of had the like, hey, that's a pretty cool idea. Why don't we do the same thing? And then we just did it like really on the fly. And like, hey, let's pay, let's pay using emeralds and or diamonds, really. But I think we started with emeralds, right? And we just
yeah. The
counted like the blocks of the
let's say
space.
there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 10. So I say like 10 by 10. Well, that's 20 emerald. And then at Baxter over here, say for each block or just for the one. How far is you want for each block? If each block is 10 plus 20. I mean, tens by not divided, multiplied by 10 is 100, right? Technically he have 11, so he 111. And it was like instead of paying like just 22, now he need to pay 111 emeralds. But that wasn't my fault. The idea was Vasto. He say like for each freaking square, literally each block, you have to pay for it. He started the freaking revolution. So like, damn, everyone pay his
Yeah,
due. Why?
so yeah, basically, yeah, we were just trying to decide which how to pay for it,
But
and we're how do you say this, measuring the space. Like, let's say
technically,
if it was a 10 by 10,
yeah,
then you were saying just pay 10 emeralds by that, like the
yes,
edge, the border. You would just count the border and use the
yeah, at the border, yeah, 10 by 10,
right,
that's 20, that's it. You got
right.
like, that's it. You pay 20
Okay.
emerald. But he
Let's say
wasn't
if
not,
so you would just count the bigger border.
yes, just like 1, 2, 3 right here, 1 to 10 right here, 1 to 10 right here, that's it. No more, no less.
Or were you
Sorry,
counting every single block of the border?
no, no, give me a second. I just using something that make me feel weird here.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. The point is that at some point I was like, are we counting like every block within the perimeter? Like if it's a 10 by 10 space, do we count every block within that space?
I say
And then
no.
it's like,
I say it's just the one outside. This one right here. 10 to 10 here and 10 to 10 here. That's it. That's what I'm counting. And then say, only those one. I say, you want the other ones? She was like, sure. No, okay. It's just 10
I
plus
don't remember.
10.
I thought
He,
I was trying to make it more interesting because you had such a little shop. All you were paying was 20 emeralds on, and
no, I was paying less than that.
I
I
was
pay,
like, well, that's so little. I mean, you can get 20 emeralds in a second, literally.
no, I was paying less than that. I think I was paying like 10 emerald,
15
half.
or something like that.
No, mine was 5 by 5. So
Shit.
it was only paying 5
10.
tens. You were
Right.
paying like you were paying like 12, something like that, and he was paying 22 because it was the biggest
All
one.
right.
It's like,
But then
yeah, well,
when we decided to go block by block, you were still only gonna pay like 20
50.
emeralds.
No, I was going 5 by 5,
No, you're
25,
20, 25. Yeah, I
25.
was 50 something. I was
Yeah, you
like
were 50
50
something.
something, 60. And then Athenius was like, it went all the way to 111.
Yeah, because we
And we just like went with it. We didn't even ask him. We were like, yeah, okay, fuck it.
well, we
He's the
asked.
richest dude
Techni-
here, so.
Technically, we asked. He wasn't online, but we asked.
Yeah,
It's not my fault he wasn't online.
touche.
You have a problem with that? He didn't say
And
anything.
so
So-
after that, the whole chicken revolution started, and there were just pretty much chickens everywhere and signs everywhere. No taxation without representation.
I never see one sign of those.
I saw a lot of those. I even
I
joined the
just
revolution,
no, that's a lie. I just saw one. I entered. I saw one right there in front of the entrance.
the
It's like
portal. Yeah,
the portal, and when he's freaking, how you call that? I know you were a double engine. Anyway, I
double
knew you
agent.
were. Yeah, you were a double engine trying to say, hey,
Yeah.
let's do this to get even. I was like, yeah, this guy is with him. I know it. I don't have any ally here.
The funny thing is, it's like I was just watching from the back, like from the corner. It was like a game of Among Us when you're the imposter, and then you play your cards, or sometimes you don't even play your cards. You're just playing normally, and then people start blaming each other, and you just throw a little bit of a spark of no, you throw a little bit of fuel to the flame, and then it's just beautiful how it lights up. And they both just start attacking each other and accusing each other. And in the meanwhile, you're in the corner like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know you liking this. I knew it all the time. It's like, yeah, but I want to get even. I still want to get even. Looking for
Yeah,
me, he doesn't
because
watch this.
we, I was your accomplice as well. Because we
That's
tried
what I'm
to put
saying.
you tried to
You
put
are double engine.
a machine in his farm, but you did it right after he went offline and you were
I
live.
know, I know.
So he was
That's why I
watching the
said
whole thing.
I know. That's why I told you he is online. I told you when I start. I know he's online. I know he's watching this shit. I know he's going to know what it was.
Yeah.
So, but next time I'm going to be more intelligent. I'm going to make a more different one. So I'm going to use soul sand. This is my plan. I need to say it. I'm going to use soul sand. Throw the chicken. The chicken will go up. When it go up, it will be pushed down to the other side, then fall another place. Then from that place, the chicken need to walk by himself outside of the from there. Then it will arrive on his place. What you doing, dude? What you doing?
Don't pay attention.
I'm paying attention, dude. I know
I
you.
like it.
You
I like it. It's like a very like, how do you
yeah,
say this?
complicated. Yeah,
Meticulous. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's going to be complicated because it's going to be like four different ones spawners I need to make.
yeah. Okay.
I say spawner, but I mean like for making chickens for
Ah,
different ones.
that's cool.
So if they're going to come from
It'll
four
take
different
time. It'll
places,
take more time for him to find them.
find them all, yes.
I like it.
Especially because they're not going to be when he breaks something, water for everywhere. So like, where is this all water coming from? It's not going to be like, hey, yeah, no, no, no
Yeah.
more. Most likely I'm going to make one on his freaking bottom.
You know what I
Yeah,
just thought of? Mojang should do like the a block that how you know how kelp works? It goes upwards,
yeah.
and then you put a soul sand, and you make the
Mm-hmm.
bubble elevator. They should make a vertical bubble elevator. I mean, sorry,
Okay, yeah.
a horizontal one. You know that goes sideways. So that way you could basically do the same thing, just do sideways, and you could do item transfers a lot easier. So you don't have to depend so
Yeah,
much on the eyes and all that, and because I don't really like how that looks. I understand the system. I see that it works, but I just the aesthetic wise, I just think
yeah.
it would just look
I
so
know
much
what you're
cooler.
saying.
Just have a horizontal bubble shooter, and it could
I
also work as a transport.
do.
Like
You just
how
say
do you
that.
call these? The escalators, those walking ones in the airports,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
the flat ones to
Yes.
just push you forwards, something like that. That would be pretty cool. But I'd
Well,
never seen anything in that regard.
I was thinking what when you say that, I was thinking like when you have one push you on the top, the other one push you to the forward, so you will see this string going straight with that and was so clean, especially the one just made. Then pull it down backwards too again with the fire one, and then instead of getting crushed on the fire magma whatever block, it will just push it back up there. You will see the corners just going back everything, at least the blocks or whatever you throw there, just going like every corner. You know what I mean? Like going up, down, up, down, side, up, going like this square, making different angles that you want,
Right.
and just so straight, and you don't have to have that weird stuff like go straight, put half flap, bottom eyes, whatever, and keep doing that, so it will just keep rolling. So yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I will love it because I want to just say that I just want to make like my base. You can see the everything just running around the
Yeah, that
base,
would look so cool. That would be
like
so. and
everything's
and
so. Uh huh.
here's the thing, like I don't understand because I'm not a developer, but I am a creative. I am a creative, and I have seen these arguments that they present developers, and developers come up with some excuse. No, this can't be done because of some reason, and then somebody else comes along and that's it.
Yeah. Well,
And then you're like, wait a minute, like they're full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and look, I'm not gonna point fingers at anybody specifically, any developer specifically, but let's talk about Minecraft. Minecraft is so, I mean, how do I say this? Like the updates and the contents that they add to the game is so minuscule. Like it's so limited. They always limit themselves so much, and so many games do the same thing. They just limit themselves for X or Y reason. They say that no, this will ruin the game. This will affect the game. No, it won't. Like these little details won't damage the game. How is doing a horizontal double elevator gonna affect the game in any way? And if anything, it'll make your experience cooler.
the
You
thing
know?
is, in a way, I understand. I need to like always allegate because to the devil, because I wish
Yeah.
they have that, but it's not going to be a good argument. It's just everyone just throw hit with the stick to the development. We have to defend it one way or another. I understand in a
No,
way
that's
that
yeah.
saying like uh if they say like, I don't know if they say this, we need to put we can put it like we can do it, but we cannot do it because that will break the how everything works, or
That is
we
so
don't have a
ridiculous.
sample, or we don't have a, like a story how it works for the, for example, the news content that coming. You see the everything have a like a small story of how it works everything together with the environment. So that blogging specific that can push you to the side doesn't have anything unless that you depend how you put the soul sound, how you're looking at it will just push it. But the
Yeah,
bubble has to go up.
if you could just put the soul sand in a like if you could direct the position to where it goes or the water,
Yeah,
or if
but
you put water to it sideways, it does the same effect. I mean, it's
the thing is the soul sound has to be dimming the bubbles. That is the thing. They're trying to make everything like for
dude,
realistic
this is
in a
not
way.
realistic.
I
Minecraft
know,
is not realistic,
I
so
know,
they
but
need to
the
they need to
bubble
get that off their mind because that's what I'm saying. It just limits the whole experience when developers use these. I don't not that they use, but they, yeah, like they have these guidelines where it's like, no, this is gonna break the game, it's gonna break the experience. It's like, no, it's not, dude. No, it's not. Like
besides
it's
just
the
try,
same
you just
thing
doesn't want
when,
to like it, take it out.
yeah, exactly. And like the same thing happened with Sea of Thieves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Like
god, don't talk to mouth service state.
Sea of Thieves had so much potential. And I know I'm gonna be like probably labeled on the crybaby side or whatever, but look, it's a very simple argument. It's not even an argument. It's just logic. Have different servers, one PvP, one PvE. If you're going to provide context of the game that's related to NPCs, or you're doing quests and whatnot, and you automatically tie that with trolls, right? Because that's what PvP is. People trolling on other people. That's what it is. Like, let's get this straight. Unless you're in a battleground type arena type of thing where that's a competition. But when you're in an open world based PvP, that's just basically means trolls. Because they don't have any what you call it. They don't have any rules against harassment. And that is something that actually happens in the game. And I'm not saying it in like, oh, being harassed, blah blah blah. No, I'm saying it look, I have only 3 hours to play the game, right? And this was my experience playing World of Warcraft. I
That will
have only
last.
three. Oh, I have only 3 hours to play the game because I have to go to work or I have to go to school. This is the only time I have in the day to play this game, which I'm paying for $25 a month at the time. It was $25 a month in subscription.
No, no, no. That was still like $15. 15.
No, dude, that when it first started, I remember I was paying $25 a month for World of Warcraft subscription.
Oh,
It
dude, I
was
don't remember that.
25. They turned it down to like 15, but it was $25. I remember that shit.
Mm.
I
I
remember.
I thought 25 was for 3 months. I mean 2 months.
No, dude, it was for a month. Every month you were paying $25, dude. This is no joke.
Okay,
I
but
remember
you
that shit because I remember I was like, wow, in like a couple of months I could have bought so many games and just playing WoW. I remember
yeah, I
because
know.
that made a very big impression. So keeping that in mind, right? I'm paying $25 a month for this game, and when I go to play the game, I'm literally getting camped. I'm level 6, Lion level 10. I'm getting camped by level 50, level 60. I literally cannot do a thing to defend myself. I cannot do a thing to defend myself.
And the dishonor system wasn't working either because
What?
technically the dishonor system. I don't know if you remember that, but there was a
The
if you
zone
kill
restriction?
no dishonor. Technically, if you win honor every time you kill a player.
Oh,
Remember
dishonor.
dishonor, yeah.
Yeah.
But the dishonor system is simple. You kill a low level player, you get dishonor. Dishonor,
Yeah, but yeah.
but people will literally grant dishonor just to make it like, hey, dude, look my dishonor number.
Right. It was even worse. It's like, yeah, like bragging numbers, bragging rights. Like, yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
technically yes. That's what I was saying. An
That's what you
asshole.
are. That's what you are. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here because it's something that really like bothers me because no, I mean everybody does it. It's like the same thing with bullying. No, dude, just because everybody does it doesn't mean you should. Doesn't mean you should follow in that stupid behavior. You know what I mean? And when you're a level 60 and you're camping a level 10, a level 15, a level whatever, it could be another level 60 that just doesn't have any gear. It's the same thing, it's the same mechanic. That person cannot touch you. You're basically a god next to that person, and you are literally dedicating time to stopping that person from playing the game. That's literally what you're doing. And that's what they did. They would literally camp me for hours and I couldn't play the game. So I was playing $25 to get killed by other players and not being able to get a experience in the game. So why am I paying money for these people then? Why am I playing this game then?
Oh,
And when you're a developer and you're talking all this bullshit about no the player's experience and the game and all this bullshit, where is that at now? You know what I mean? In Sea of Thieves, the same thing happens. Yeah, they're not scaled with levels and gear and whatnot, but there are players that are really, really skilled. And it's basically the same thing. It happens the same thing. They
no, no,
turn
no.
like
Well,
gods, and then ordinary people who don't have any interest in playing against other players. That's the thing. They just want to ride the boat, they want to be a pirate, an NPC pirate, and then people bring this stupid ass argument. No, but Sea of Thieves. What's a game without thieves? And it's like, oh my god, this is so fucking retarded, dude. This is so
okay,
fucking retarded. It
okay.
doesn't it doesn't have anything to do with thieves or not. It has to do with people or not. It has to do whether or not you want to interact with other people or you want to have a world to yourself. And
Dude,
people constantly ask the developers and ask the team, yo, please give us a PvE server. It's that simple. Give us the option at least to turn the PvP off. But no, they said it would break the game. They said that all this bullshit. And look at the game now.
on the bottom
I
of the
don't
sea.
see. Yeah,
It was
and it
sunk
had
by a
so much
player.
potential, and it had so much potential. And then the other thing is that these games don't have any fucking content either. They don't have any content. And so if you're so dependent on the player's experience, then why are you messing that up? It's the same thing with Minecraft. It's the same thing, really. It's the same thing. And I know it's like a gray, very gray area because you can't please everybody. I understand that, but
No,
I don't know, man. It's
dude,
just
I
they limit
understand.
themselves so much as creators. You know what I mean? They just limit them, and it's frustrating for me because I want to develop, I want to design games. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have, but I do have the ideas, and I do have, how do you say it? Not just the ideas, but how to. You know what I mean? I do have insight. I do have. Well, how can you apply that if you don't know how to code?
Paying someone to do it for you.
Fuck, man. Or if you don't have that money, then it's like shit, man. And it's frustrating when
You are out of
you see
luck.
these people that are doing the games. It's like you guys are doing it wrong. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to act like a know-it-all, but you guys are doing it wrong.
Dude,
It's
the
so
thing is,
obvious.
the thing is about Stave, I hate about it. Is not only they don't give you the option to turn off the PvP. It's just like you say, anyone that comes afterwards, they're screwed because they will be handicapped. For example, you don't know the game, you know how it works. You are a noob technically.
Yeah,
It really doesn't matter how much you know about
you will
games.
never
You're
get
still a
into the
noob.
game.
And you get out. Oh yeah, my first time, my experience. I get out the first thing. I don't have no one. I'm playing all by myself. What I do? I found a fucking kraken. Yes, a freaking kraken. Just starting the fucking game. Like, how the
What the
fuck that's even
fuck?
possible? Okay, second chance. I found another player. Yeah, well, screw this. Hang out. I stopped playing just like that
Yeah, exactly.
because
Because you get
I
frustrated, man. It's like,
dude, it's not like that. It's like I need to start what socializing with people, start spamming, start farming. Like no, dude, if I'm going to start farming,
yeah.
I'm going to play Farmville. By the way, rest in peace, Farmville. Alas, you die. Uh,
Oh shit.
yeah, it's going to be taken out from Facebook. Alas,
Really?
yes. Dude.
Jesus.
Anyway, this was a lot of years, dude.
Yeah. But yeah,
FM
that was
chat.
a little bit of venting. It's
Yeah, I
just, I
noticed,
just, oh man, games really just, they really piss me off.
but
I do like. All right, don't get me wrong. I do like what they're bringing to the table the next year with the update.
what? CST? Oh,
No,
on
no,
Minecraft.
The Caves and
Yeah,
Cliffs
yeah.
update.
Yeah,
I do
I'm
like
waiting,
that.
dude. Dude, I want to be because
I'm excited for
sorry.
that.
Give me a second. Oh my god. Allergy. I just thought about it.
Bless you.
And for example, we got this right? Right here. Oh, my camera. Here you go. Okay, we got this, right? Instead of having this shit here right now, instead of having
Right.
this, we can have like you open the door, they hear that and everything
Oh,
just
with the
turn
sulfur
on.
sensors.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
sucker shit. I
dude.
want to start making. I'll
Chaka
make
sensors.
this shaka shincha. Yeah, shaka shincha, shaka cha, or whatever.
Chaka cha.
Or
Chaka cha papa.
the thing I want to make the most is just literally just make a floor following you. Tuk, 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 of lights.
Oh, like the Michael Jackson.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that's the thing I
Billie
want to do.
Jean, not
But
my
I
lover.
I need to know how it works because I don't know if
She's
it
just a
will work.
kid. I
I don't know if
love.
it's going to work if you are here, like right here, and it's on the bottom of you, and it will just detect anything that is on top. It can make
Mm.
sounds,
Well, no, yeah, you could do it because um
or it will
depends
just
because you can block the directions of where they're
yeah.
hearing sounds.
You
So
put
if
a
anything,
block.
you could do that. Look, you could put a shulker here, a shulker, the sensors, bam, bam, and
No,
then
no, no,
you block these off with
no. I know. So
blocks.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that
And as you're
because
going through, it's going to read your signal. Boom, boom,
no, no,
boom.
yeah, but I want it on the bottom. I don't want it to see it. Do you know what I
On
mean?
the
It's like,
bottom, I think you could maybe
but if you
placing.
got okay, if you got a block, you got a block,
No, but
you got
if
and the bottom, you have it on the bottom like open, like we have over here to make this thing, and you going walking and you see start touching pressure plates. You know the pressure plate you sound weird. I didn't hear this. It will hear like poop poop that sound. It would trump it would negate the block and still hear the chugga box, the whatever thing. You know what I mean? Mean?
oh,
No, okay. Let's see. This is the top, right? You got pressure plate instead of bottom. You got
right.
a space, so it's not like you got space, right, to make the rock lines, whatever. Uh, when you are passing through, you will hit the pressure plate. Oh, the pressure plate will sound. I'm thinking that sound will be canceled. I mean, it will be canceled because of the stone, or it will just go through the stone and still hear it. That's what I want to make
If
sure.
anything, you can just send the redstone signal through the pressure plate, and you won't need the shulker sensor.
No, that's the thing. I just want to just have a bone sugar sensor to hear it. So clack clack clack, you would walking and hearing like clang, it would turn on. It make it more how you say smaller. You don't have to have so many rest on here, uh, competitor
Oh,
stuff like
okay,
that.
right, yeah, yeah, no, definitely. I do believe that that is going to simplify redstone engineering and
In the long run, yeah,
the
yeah,
circuits and
the
specifically
circus,
is gonna
yeah.
make them shorter. Yeah, it's gonna make them more efficient
That's
for
why
sure, for sure.
that's why I want it because it make it more efficient, more smaller.
Got it.
I don't have to make like a bunch of how you say connector every time you press a pressure plate like turn it on. No, dude, I don't want that. I just want to when I hit it, you can hear it literally.
Yeah.
For that, I just make like a bunch of pressure plates, and you will hear like the how you said the piston pushing something, clang, 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 clang. Turn on the lights. No, I just want to make everything turn on by itself. Walking and sounding. If I don't need the pressure plate, it will be better because you are just walking to the stone and the stone make a sound and that sound is just going downwards too. You understand what I'm saying? No?
I guess, yeah.
For example, you can
It's
hear
just
this,
that
right?
I'm not really sure since I'm not entirely sure how the shulkers are gonna work or the
Dude, can you hear
sound.
that, right? Can you hear that? The
Yeah,
stone
but I'm not
stopping.
sure how they're gonna code the sound. You know what I mean? I'm not sure how the sound is gonna work exactly on the game, because that's what they do always. They always make things work weird, and
I know, right? But the thing is, it's the
sometimes
how
it's
it's
really
supposed.
stupid.
It's how it's supposed. You know, when someone's walking on top of you on the wood, you can hear that guy on top of you.
Yeah,
You know,
but no,
there's a second floor.
but if you have a block on top of the shulker, it's not gonna hear it. That's the
No, no,
point.
no, no. Okay, okay. The point is, I'm not going to have a block on top of the choker. It's going to be the following, dude. You got the choker. You got blocks around it, right? You're walking on top of the normal wood that you're walking. He will pick up that sound from the top to bottom, and then it will send the red signal stone,
If
whatever you
it's
need
not
to.
blocking the sound, but if you literally have a block on top of this, uh,
Oh no, I need to check that when it comes out.
yeah, because it works weird.
It's not well. Fuck it, I don't care.
All right, so what else do you want to talk about
Well,
in the
well,
game, the server? Any plans?
well, everyone knows what I'm going to plan. I just say going to finish my base. I'm finishing my market. Of course, I'm gonna need to finish my market. We need to finish this base later on. By the way, we need to do that. Finish this place here. I don't know. We're going to upgrade or change the make it look like a boat again because
Aesthetic wise, yeah.
Yeah, static wise got outside because we when we did this or you did this, you just kind of oh my god, someone's going to get crazy when he saw my screen. It's going to get dizzy. Uh, it's just like ruined a little bit the boat so we can make it space for everything. So I don't know
It's
how
really
we go.
just the back because this front area is pretty much all intact.
Yeah, the front eye is fine, but everything on the back and you can see that like everything's got
Been
destroyed.
expanded a little bit.
But it really doesn't matter. We can just make like a little bit different, like put some plants or just uh oh, you know what we can do? Dirt. Put some instead of wood outside, put some dirt, something on top or whatever. I'll look like every something
I
collapse on
got it.
top.
Make some landscaping,
Yeah, make
seascaping.
seascaping. Yeah, like something cut off on top of the boat, and the only thing that survives is the outside on the other side. That's it. There you go. We don't have to make anything else.
I really like that. We should bring some coral.
Yeah, that's why I want to a bunch of corals, but we don't have silk touch just yet. So we can put a bunch of
I can get silk touch suit. I already
sea
have the
pickle.
villagers. You have the villagers too. We
I
have a
want a
whole
bunch of
bunch of
silk.
books.
I want a bunch of sea pickles. Sea pickles. Sea pickles. I want to lie up.
And there's the boat. You haven't told people about your boat, man.
No, leave my boat alone. I haven't finished. I need to
It's not
fix it.
finished, but you gotta tell people.
Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be like you see it right here. I want to make it look fancy on the bottom, but it look weird. It look like freaking how you say that piradime, like
Pyramid.
a
Oh, this is
pyramid
what
on
you
the
were
bottom.
talking about. Yeah, you just have to make it a little bit more round shape.
Yeah, round shape.
That's really interesting because um, for me, in my experience, since I'm more of a builder, more of a starting builder in Minecraft. In real life, I love building. I love making random things. I love creating, you know, whatever I have a need for, I'll just fucking make it if I can. Whatever tools I have, if I have tape, if I have cardboard or
He's good
wood,
with the wood,
plastic, yeah, morning wood.
especially the morning wood.
No, but in all seriousness, yeah. I'm like what's considered a redstone engineer, but like the MacGyver. I'm like a MacGyver engineer. I like MacGyvering shit. And so when I get into Minecraft, it's like, oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love it because I can create, I can design like this, for example, this table here. And this block needs to be changed. Because if you come over here, look at this part here. You see
Yeah, I
this?
know. I
You
know.
see that concave?
Yeah.
I love doing shapes like this and
Give me a second.
experimenting with the game
Let
and
me
things
see.
like that. And it's really weird. Where you
Give me a
going,
second.
man?
Okay, give me a second. Nope, we don't have any more stars. Shoot.
Oh, black. I have
You
Blackstone.
Blackstone
Can
stair?
fix it up. Yeah,
Okay.
check it out. So what we did here, yeah, it's an upside
Yeah.
down.
It's
See, you
normal.
have
Yeah.
these two are both pointed in the same way, inwards. Then you have this edge of the table just looking like a flat edge, like a block.
Yeah,
But it
yeah. Who
gives you
wants
this
some? Who wants
nice,
some?
this nice like arch shape. And then when we get out, excuse me,
Okay.
please.
Who wants chicken? I'm selling chicken.
Oh, I see.
I'm selling
Oh.
chickens. Come on, man.
Hey, nice. This looks like a console thing. I like it.
Yeah. Who wants to fly?
And
Oh,
we put
that's
this,
nice.
boom. You see, and it does this little. Look at that. It gives it that detail, and it looks like a pillar in the middle, like a block. But it's really those two stairs. And it just gives that little touch that of aesthetic, and I really like it here in this game because
Everything's
you
pixel.
really have to use your
Imagination.
imagination and yeah, and like get creative with things, experiment with things, and like what you were talking about here with this shape with the boat.
Yeah.
Basically, I just saw an upside down roof. So
That's it.
if anything, you want to do more like a bell shaped kind of, so you have that more of a round shape, but
Exactly.
still
Yes.
goes downwards, and you still have a nice deep enough arch.
Yes.
And so
And
yeah,
so
and then there's certain like techniques, block techniques that you can use to get those type of structures. Like those types of roofs are gonna be more block heavy, like these, instead of stairs. They're gonna have very little stairs compared to the blocks, and they're probably gonna be like more like taller like that. And then you have another arch that goes the same, another two high blocks.
let me put this in on continent so people can understand. Simple matter of fact is I love redstone. I love to make everything small, like I said before, on the last podcast.
Hey, wait,
And
wait, wait, wait. You gotta close the door, man. We're
what you leave
recording.
the door open? Anyway, I live literally make everything small. So technically,
Right.
this room right here is too big
It's
for
too
me.
big for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but in
I
the
feel
same
like the
time,
ceiling could be a little lower, but
no, it's fine because of the how it looks. Is I like how it
yeah,
looks,
yeah.
so it's fine. But the thing is, everything for me has to be small, like compact, and if you can fix everything in one place and just walk in and move to the side, do whatever you need, move to the side, do whatever you need, and get out. That's it. That's good enough for me. But in the same way, that's good enough for me. It's like when I build, I never think about what I'm going to do afterwards. Like for example, most of the time because I want to make a like redstone contraction, whatever. So I make the redstone contraction outside and look at it like I like it. It works. It's going to stay like that. I never cover up or nothing like that. So I never build on top of that. It's
You
like,
just leave
yeah,
it there. Fuck
yeah,
it.
leave it there because I cannot design
It
shit, dude.
works.
I cannot design shit. I'm not like him. He can design like that over there. He can design everything, whatever he wants to. He can do a roof how he wants it. Like I want to make a
Well,
boat. That's a failed boat.
it's the same thing what happened with Da Vinci when I was having trouble because I was editing an episode and my image was coming out of as a square. And so it's pretty much has to do with the aspect ratio, the settings, and there's a couple of settings that you can tweak within the editing program. And so since this guy has more of a techie, he's more of a tech oriented, he likes more the technical stuff, computers, getting into more of that area. I really like designing. So it's easier for me to get into that. And like I said, I'm not a pro builder by any means. I'm noob pretty much at building in this game, but I do have an inclination towards building, so it makes it easier for me to get into it and make some progress. Versus, yeah, in the program, when I talked to Xarinokio about it, it's like, hey, do you know anything about this? And I was like, yeah, you have to go to the settings and blah blah. And I'm like, how did you find out about these things? Like, I mess around with it, I tinker around. And he also had some issues with it, right? Prior,
Yeah, with one of my problem was I tried to figure out if I can fix it another way because the way we fix
yeah,
it, it was like moving around. The picture was sideways. It just put it straight. Technically, that's it. Turn around, rotate
putting
it so
it
it's straight,
horizontal or vertical.
horizontal. Yeah, just put it straight. That's it. That's how you fix it. But I was like, can I fix it another way? Can I do it so it will fix here and doesn't make any damage to it? So I just start playing with the settings to see how I can do that. One of the settings is just increase the freaking pixel rate. Technically, it was put in 4K square. I do everything, that's the problem he having. That he just changed it by square by accident. I don't know how he did it, but he
Yeah,
did
I don't
it.
know what happened. Yeah,
But
and
it's Uh, but yeah, technically, it's simple as this. I I just see white and black. He see white, gray, yellow, any colors between anything, and maybe black in the end.
Yeah, that's a good way to
It's
put
like,
it.
maybe black. We say like, no, we can do something else. I can see how this go here. But for example, is that he is good with music. I ain't horrible with music. I have zero artistic inclination. That's simple as that. So if you put this block here, I see the corners like, yeah, dude, that's look awesome. It's like he's like, but
But it
we can
also
do
takes
better.
practice. It also takes practice. Like even if you have a certain inclination to it, like especially with music, I'm still really bad with music. I have a better time than Xarinokio, but I'm not an
Okay,
expert by any means either. But
okay. When
yeah,
I
I
say
have a better time.
inclination, that mean I mean like you like it, so you will put more time to it. You will
Exactly.
figure it out.
Yeah.
It's the same with me with the programs. Like I like programs. It's more black and white stuff, so it's simple. This word doesn't work. That's it. It doesn't have nothing to do
Right.
with imagination. It's like let me try this, doesn't work. Let me try this, doesn't work. Let me try this work.
Yeah,
Keep
exactly. It's all
going.
technical. It's all
That's
yeah.
simple as that. But yours like, yeah, well, let me see if I do this, I do that, mix it around. Yeah, yeah. There you go. We
There's
do
so many
this.
variables.
Yeah, so like, two, no, no, no. 1 or 0. That's it. That's my how I roll. One and zeros. That's it.
And you know what? Now that you're saying that too, when it comes to building, it also comes down to that too, like those types of style. Like, What's your type of building? Are you more like
Square.
crazy builder, more like yeah, like conservative builder, like? And I try to be like all around as much as I can, and especially with redstone too. I love redstone, don't get me wrong, like I love redstone. I think I
Uh,
like redstone more than I like building, and it's weird because I haven't really done that much redstone, but that's because I told you I'm holding it off because I'm still trying to get my building skills, you know, get
but
those
but
set
the
a
thing
little
is,
bit, and then because
you
I
know the
want
funny
to
thing.
incorporate both, because
But
what I like to do is doing redstone machines that look good.
the funny thing is, you're going to get better making buildings when you combine or you put the restaurant
Yeah,
and the building
exactly.
center. So you better
Definitely.
start doing now than the later.
Touche. Touche. Yeah, because when you incorporate, that's a very good point, actually. Because when you're incorporating redstone in your builds, the
Yeah, like
whole scale changes dramatically.
exactly.
Like
That's my main problem because I
it's
build so small. Like when I'm going to try
there's no space for redstone.
yeah, it's like you're going to put a door here. You cannot put a door here unless you take everything out and put something else.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
fuck you.
Especially those piston doors, man. Oh my god.
Oh,
You always have to
do,
make such bulky entrances, no matter how small the
that's the
design
thing.
is. It
I
just
know
takes
the
you have to
piston
make it bulky. It has to be 3 by 3,
at
like
least.
at
Uh,
least for the
uh,
walls,
the walls not
just to cover
only,
up the door, like for the
and
frame of the door, which is
and
like
just
ridiculous.
and the bottom is you want to the bottom to the side depends where you want to have the rest on. I was like, oh, fuck me.
And you know what? That's what I mean about. Well, I guess it would take away from the game, but would it though? Like at
What?
this point, shouldn't Minecraft just make some automatic like sliding doors?
No, dude. No, 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 no. I against that.
Right, because then it would there I
People will.
understand where it would break the game in the sense of like because piston doors are a very like big part of it.
Yeah, not only
But at the
that,
same
not only
time,
that.
think about it. Like those are another tool that can really make things interesting. You could add new mechanics to it as
Yeah,
well. It
okay.
won't
No,
necessarily break the game.
no, but I'm not talking about breaking the game. I'm talking about more like, okay, What's the first thing that you do when you're starting using redstone and piston?
Usually piston doors.
Exactly, that's what I meant.
Usually. Yeah, those are one
Usually,
of the
yeah.
things. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, you start with two things: or piston doors or farms. But most of the time, piston door because they're cheaper and faster.
Yeah. but
And
that but here's the thing. Here's the thing too. Hear me out.
yeah,
When you're just making the traditional 4x4 doors like this one, you could make, right, like these same type of doors, like thin sliced, but have a mechanic that go into another block or something, like zoom, like a sliding door. But
the
that would just be for this scale. If you wanted a bigger door, like it's usual for the piston doors, like
yeah the but for me
then
it
you really need the
the
the legit
but for me it will
redstone
be more
mechanic.
like instead of doing is you going to one 4x4 like you say these two doors only instead of being these two door it has to be this block here and this block here and it's all this you need to put it right here so
No,
when
I
slide it
understand
will
that for
hide
the
here.
frame. I'm saying the door. I'm saying the size of the doors. I'm not talking about the frame because I know the frame takes up for the redstone and
No,
all
no, no.
that.
I'm talking about if you
But if
want it
you're
like
talking about the size of the door, if you're already making it this size, the door that's gonna open and close, then
no, no.
you can't use these anymore. You can't use
I
those
know,
sliding doors.
I know. What I'm saying is like if you want. Oh, you can do it 2x2 or one. Just one entrance like this.
Yeah, that slides. Ching, ching. I don't
No, no,
think
no.
that
I'm
would
talking about
affect piston doors at
with piston.
all.
With piston door, you can make it like this or this small. It really doesn't
Oh,
matter.
touche.
So, but what I
Touche.
meant,
Hey, I never thought about making a piston door one by one.
really, dude. Oh my god, that's the simplest piston door you can make.
Wow, I never thought about that. That would look really nice.
Like, like that. How you think that you hide your door on a freaking building or something, or behind a
But
freaking
still, no, but
whatever?
still, I don't think, because look, come here. Because you
Okay.
see, it's just different types of doors. It's different styles.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Even if you had this sliding door easy, if you wanted a certain texture, let's say no, but I want a black stone sliding door, then you have to do it with the pistons. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So
but I'm not saying that. I'm saying like if you want it like that, like you saying that. For
right,
example, if you want to have this two door instead of making like just door and put it there, you have to literally like one of these will take like two spaces just to put it
right.
because he need to
That's
go
the
somewhere.
benefit. Yeah,
That
that's the
you
benefit of
So
not
if you
having
want
to
to
use
have
that
two
old
of they,
system.
if you need to do this, you have to have like these four blocks just for one, and these four blocks just for the other one.
Yeah.
So it can slide to somewhere. Make it realistic. Just to say
Oh, you mean for how these
the
mechanics would
slicing,
work?
yeah, your mechanic like
Yeah, that
sliding
works. That I
like
could deal with
four
that.
blocks just for one door, but it will just
I
going
could deal
like
with
instead
that.
of open it, it will go to the side.
And yeah, and like for example, come here.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
see how this door is in this block?
Yeah.
So let's say those doors come over here would be in the
On this one
inside this block. And so
in
they
this
would
block.
slide
Yeah. Oops.
in the
Sorry.
outside. Yeah, no, it's where the carpets are at.
What do you mean? Yeah, here exactly. No, I'm talking
Exactly. So
about
the door would be right here.
inst.
Boom.
No, I think going inside is
Or
better.
disappeared.
Disappear inside because it will create
Uh
conflict if you put something like carpet and stuff on top of that. You understand what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Unless you make it like a little bit smaller, like make it like a cut over there, so it
Right.
will look like this instead of this entrance.
And
Like
you would need to have a two-part system. You need to have the doors
that's what I'm saying.
and the
And beside,
blocks
yeah, and the
specific
block,
to the
yeah,
door.
that's what I'm saying. This four block is just one door.
I would do
It,
that.
and this
That
four
would
block is
work.
the another
I would
door.
take it. And
Yeah.
that itself would also give you like a reason to use and experiment with different doors. You know what I mean?
No, if you can connect that with redstone or with something like you put it and it will open by itself, like that will be cool. Like that will be
Yeah, no, the idea, yeah, yeah,
like an
yeah.
entrance on the
But
on
you could
your
do
shop
it
or
in the
something like that.
mechanics of the door. I mean, you know what I mean? Like how there's wooden doors and how there's iron doors.
Yeah,
The iron
yeah, but I
doors in this case can be automatic, and the wooden doors can be manual, where you have to manually click them, and
no,
like the
but I'm saying,
Japanese type of
yeah,
sliding
yeah,
door. You're like, shit,
screw
shit.
that. I want a glass door, so fuck you. I want a
But
glass door, automatic glass
then
door. That's what I
have
want.
then yeah, have it. Why not implement it? You could
Yeah,
do
no, no,
that.
I mean like that, like these ones. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm
hiding,
saying.
but I want a glass. Like fuck you, I want a
But
glass.
you could do it. Yeah, just code it that way. Just design it that way. You can have
Yeah,
a glass
sure,
door design.
sure.
Actually, I'm even asking myself why haven't they? You see, those are one of the things where I honestly I get upset with developers. You know what I mean? This is why one of the reasons why I get upset with developers. They have, and I don't wanna talk like I know everything, because I don't know the resources they have, but I do know that
Y-
Minecraft, the Mojang, this company, they have a
Microsoft.
shitload of resources. They have a shitload of resources at their disposal. You know what I mean? I don't know who it is that makes the decisions and limits the development, but look at these doors, dude. Look at these doors. How many doors, how many options of doors do we have in this game?
One for each
You know what
wood.
I mean? It's like only four options of designs. And I understand, like, oh, it's one what type of wood type, but yeah, you don't have to make one design. Like, just because it's one type of wood type doesn't mean it's strict to one design. You can make multiple designs with the same type of wood type.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know what
You
you're saying.
understand what I'm going with this? It's like,
Yeah.
where is your excuse for the lack of content? Where's your excuse for the lack of content? This type of
Mm,
content, I don't think is that game breaking. I don't think it will break the game in the sense of adding different like heights to the game where it does affect the game because how the loading system works, or even mobs, bringing in new mobs. I understand how that could affect the game as well, but giving us different types of wood doors designs for a wood type, I don't see how that would break the game at all. I just see that
simple.
as a lazy, we don't want to add more stuff to the game. Why not? Why not add more aesthetics? That would bring more options, that would bring more to the table, that would bring, I don't see how having different types of dark oak wood doors would affect the game. Or
I
having
can
a
tell you how.
sliding door, or having a sliding door, having a type of sliding door, having different types of, I don't know, man. And that's one of the reasons why I'm really attracted to Hightail. Hightail is, I'm not sure how, if they're gonna be limited as well by the same. They're always gonna be limited. They're always gonna have some set of rules. I mean, I understand that, and but I do believe that they are taking things to another level where I think Minecraft is lacking.
Okay, I will tell you something. I don't know. Maybe it's my understanding about or misunderstanding. But first, I'll tell just plummet. Like I have -20 on my book just because of the food, how food works. But on Minecraft, remember, first, I don't know what the fuck is these mini patches they doing every time. I never see nothing like it. They're
I think
fixing
it's
bug.
just bugs.
What it
Twitch,
box? I don't
Twitch
know because every time
fixes.
they put something, I figure out that I have another bug on my top. Like
Yeah,
just so they do. You throw like a redstone torch, you have a redstone torch. Oh, no, you throw the
yeah.
freaking
That's
stuff.
that
What the
was
fuck is that?
weird. That was
Really,
weird.
that's because
That was really weird.
yeah, but remember, just that there was a mini patch. So they're fixing bugs or putting bug on the game. Which one is it?
Touche.
So I really don't know what was with that. So the other thing is to put something new on the game. You need to design it. They don't want to pay more people. You need to put check the code, put it on the
Right.
code. They don't want to pay more people.
But they
They
have
need
so much
to
money, dude. They have so much money, dude. This game makes so much money.
dude. If we can make more money for less, why are we going to pay for more?
That really upsets me. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
the whole
but that's
video game
how it real
industry
guy.
turns into that, and it's just
Ah,
you lose that sense of innovation. You know, you lose that sense of creating these things, and me, that's where I have frustrations because I don't know where I can fit in into that world. And I know I have good ideas, and not just ideas because I know that everybody has ideas, but I've developed my ideas. You know what I mean? I've gone through my ideas. I've written them down. I've been years working on my ideas for the game and all these things that I'm talking about. You know, it's not just a spur of the moment where I'm talking shit. No, it's things where I've talked with you, with my brother, with lots of other gamers, where we've discussed, where we've analyzed, where we've really gone through the process, you know. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about. I feel like I know from my experience, and from other players' experience, and it frustrates me. It frustrates me because I sometimes see this type of like behavior in developers where they think they're so godlike. You know what I mean? Like like normal people won't understand the decisions it takes to make a game and all these things it take to make a game. It's like, no, motherfucker, no, no. Making a game is super simple at the end of the day. Don't overcomplicate me with your bullshit about how it will break the game and all this crap. No, bro. Look at Among Us. Look at Among Us. Look at that game.
that is the most complicated game of the year
It's super simple. It's super simple. It's
and
super
full of
simple.
bugs.
Super simple. Yeah, but it's super simple. Like at the end of the day, what's important in a video game if it's as fun or not. And that's what I believe they've lost their touch. That's where I believe they just gotten disconnected. You know, where it's like, oh, is it realistic enough, or is it hard enough, or is it annoying enough? Like, no, then this is gonna be too easy. Blah blah blah. And it's like, and I understand the argument of making a game too easy. Like, for example, playing in creative versus playing survival. And first of all, those are two completely different experiences and should not be compared to one another because they are just different experiences. But let's do the exercise for the kick of it, right? So for me, when I'm playing creative, is not as interesting as when I'm playing in survival. Because when I'm playing in survival, I feel more of a sense of accomplishment. I feel more of a sense of, you know, it feels you're like when you're building, like it feels better when you finish it because you had to go through so much more than just the creative process. You know what I mean? Like, one thing is just being creative and going through the creative process, and that takes time as well, and it's a work in it of itself. But when you're physically doing, like,
Looking for stuff like that. But remember,
yeah, and you're governed by the laws of physics in the game, right? You can't fly, you have to use scaffolding, you have to really, like, push yourself to get to a decent result. And compared, if you were in creative, you could make a masterpiece versus in survival. So that's why I say that it's two different worlds, because when you're in creative, you're basically, you don't have any limitations. And sometimes in survival that can be annoying, because let's say I just want to fucking make a building. You know what I mean? I just want to make a fucking house. I don't want to spend an hour fucking mining, gathering materials. You know what I mean? Like, I want to build now. And that's the advantage of being in creative. You're not limited by that obstacle. And it's amazing that you have the option to toggle between creative and not creative. I love that. I absolutely love that. Choice. It
Yeah,
always
but
comes down to that choice. Give people choice, you know, give people some leeway for them to create their own experience.
yeah, but for me, I remember I was on beta, alpha, whatever. I don't remember
Yeah.
beta before even you can buy for what less the how much
Yeah, I
is it
remember that
now?
shit. You got that shit for free. It's
Uh,
25 now. I think it's
25.
20
No, it
bucks.
wasn't free. I think it was 10 or 15 bucks by then. So just,
Okay.
you just need to pay for, it was crowdfunded technically. So yeah, okay, yeah, something. I like the game. So I mean, it looked nice. How is it? Yeah, I even told you like, dude, check this game. You want to buy it? I know it's crowdfunded. You know, it looks sketchy, whatever. So like, okay.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I didn't have the computer either.
So it was like, okay, it doesn't matter. I was, doing fine or whatever. I liked the game, and there wasn't no helpful. I mean, wasn't food. There wasn't. It was day and night cycle. It wasn't really
There really
that
wasn't
bad.
any food or health.
I mean, wasn't. I mean, food in hunger. That's what I meant. There weren't hunger.
Okay.
Hunger wise, that doesn't exist.
How did
Uh,
the
the,
health system work? Did you
you just
have
eat.
health?
You just eat and it give you heart back.
Oh, okay, okay, I understand.
That's it. Simple, simple stuff. You got the
Okay.
restaurant. You got the fucking sweeper. You got survivor. Survivor. That's the normal and anything that you have. You want to change it, use the commands like you do normally, and basically that's it. You just make your house, break the wood with your fits, and start building. You want to do the other
Did you
things. You
had you
just
had diamonds, right?
Yeah, we
Or
have
no?
diamonds. Yes, we have diamonds. We didn't have the. I think was the nether in the beginning. The only thing we have.
Right, the dimension. You didn't have that, right?
In the beginning, yeah, I think was only the nether. The only thing we have. We have the other one. The
Oh, you
one.
didn't have the end. You only
The
had the
end.
nether.
Exactly. We have the nether, but we have the end.
Uh,
And the nether was so freaking simple. It wasn't that big of a deal or nothing like that. So
yeah, it was very. I
nether.
remember it was like bloody, like
Mm.
hell,
Yeah, it's just hell. That's
hellish.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah, had a lot of stuff. So it was a simple game, simple
yeah.
mechanics, whatever. It become better by the time you got, of course, whatever. But when they start giving just this like food, you hunger. And now you got like these weird mechanics. I don't know, like which one was it? Not the piston, the reston, the weird mechanic now with the reston that you need to choose. The competitors, the by the way, competitors,
Comparator.
yeah, that one that doesn't exist before when I start playing. So only repeaters was the thing on the time. So
Yeah.
that's why you see me using a lot of repeaters instead of competitors sometimes, because I'm
Yeah,
still so used to it.
when I started playing, it was in Bedrock in the Xbox 360,
Down that sucks.
and yeah, it was pretty much like, it wasn't alpha by any means or beta, but it was pretty close to it. It wasn't at all what it is now today, because in 360 it was like it was like prehistoric compared to the version in the PC that was at the time. I mean, it's like really, really like
Dude, what the hell you doing? You already have
outdated.
this.
But yeah, I didn't have any comparators either. I only worked with repeaters and redstone, but I didn't play in survival. I started my experience. I actually started playing in survival, but it was kind of hard, and my buildings looked horrible
I wonder
because
why.
I didn't have YouTube at the time either.
What do you mean you didn't have YouTube?
I wasn't using YouTube in that sense. I wasn't looking up for building Minecraft. I didn't know that existed. So, anyways, um, actually, no, I did. I actually did use YouTube to use Redstone. Never mind. But I didn't look for the scene back then wasn't as it is today. There's so many good building videos and so many good examples that you can find. So my survival experience was really, I don't know, it was really, I wasn't ready for it. It was really limiting. And when I started playing in creative, wow, it was really cool because it was like I felt like the game opened for once. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they give you everything that you don't have to do anything. Yeah, I know.
No, not necessarily. Not that you don't have to do anything, but now you have everything at your disposal. You know what I mean? It's not like in World of Warcraft where I always felt so limited because I was always dependent on people. Even if I get to the ultimate level and get some gear, I would ultimately be dependent on people to be able to do the raids and do the end content, which I never got to do because I didn't really have enough friends or I wasn't I don't do online like you know what I mean, like forming groups online with strangers. I'm not that good at that. Not that I don't like it. I just don't like it. And
Yeah, I
so
understand.
that limited me completely. If I had like my own friends that I tried convincing to play, but nobody would play except you. I mean, and you
Wow,
know, if it's just 2 or 3 players, you
it's
don't
not
have
the
shit.
same.
You need at least 10, 20 people. But yeah. So, anyways, I always got limited. So when I finally got into creative, it was like, fuck yeah, now I can do all these things. And the scale that I was building in was humongous too. I remember I made this huge piston door where it was really deep. It was more like a gate. You know, it was like
Like a
bam, bam,
house.
bam, 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 bam. Like you have multiple doors that open, layers. Choom, 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 choom. Going forward.
Yeah,
And then you go in, and as you're walking in, it starts closing in behind you. Boom, 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 boom. It was so cool. And I had this whole wooden place. I had like a Japanese garden. It was really cool. I really liked it a lot. But it was really redstone heavy. That's why I told you I love redstone. And I had a whole bunch of redstone. I had secret doors, secret entrances. It was really cool. I don't remember any of that shit right now, but I have like snippets. So yeah,
snippets. What? Really snippets? Damn, dude, that's all. Or maybe I know. Hmm.
that's
Yeah, I'm with the same boat with you, dude. But in stealth, maybe only that that thing that doesn't exist. You know what I mean? When I start playing, so people is just like, yeah, well, you got this or you got that. That's it.
right.
But nothing else.
Well,
You know. Well, we can finish for
yeah,
today. I think
I
we
think
already have
we're
more
about
than
good.
enough. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a pretty good episode. What do you think?
yeah. Okay. First, let's say goodbye before we start talking. Shit again.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
on. Get side by side and press F5 so you can see yourself.
Let me hit F7
So you can
first.
wave goodbye to the
F
people. Are you seeing yourself?
no yet. There you go.
Perspective.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, hey, hey. Bye bye. Thank you, everybody, for coming by. Hope y'all
Ah!
enjoyed the
Ah!
podcast.
No, wait.
What?
Press too many times,
Say like
Chief.
that. Say like that. Boom, boom, boom.
No, no, no,
That's
no.
doing strange stuff with you with my grit, my cigarette.
Yeah, no,
Not really a
no,
cigarette, it's just a
no.
torch.
Wait, wait. Can you hear that? It's raining. It's raining,
Oh, it's
dude.
raining. Really?
How you? We can hear the rain from here.
I can't hear it.
Go. You're on the third person view, right? Seeing yourself.
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold
Go
on.
up on the ceiling, and you can hear it.
Oh, like the camera?
Yeah, go up on the ceiling. Like
Okay,
go
okay,
up
okay.
to the ceiling. Can you
Oh
hear?
shit. That's right.
Oh my god, this sucks. That's what I'm saying, dude. This sucks. Oh, that's another
Why?
bug.
That
I remember.
sucks.
I remember that bug before leaving. I remember that bug. I don't know how long it took, but you are walking on, you're on the ground, something like that, and it's raining outside. You will see the rain inside.
What
You're
the
inside. Yeah, that was a bug on
nice.
Minecraft. I don't know
Uh,
if you remember.
back in the day? No.
Back in the they know, like for few years.
No, I don't remember. Alright, y'all.
Anyway,
Thank y'all for coming. See
take
y'all
take care,
in the
guys.
next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.